Shalom. First off, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukakadash. We give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, the rule well and teach well, and salutations to all the Akim, this preaching is truth, and all honesty and sincerity across four corners of the earth. Shalom. This is the brother Yaramla coming at you with a quick video through the spirit, power, and mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. The Lord willing to be edifying. And just a back to the basics. All right, video. All right, I'm going to title it, We Need Jacob's Trouble. All right, because Jacob's Trouble really going to be the beginning of us, getting cleansed and ultimately of our salvation being nearer than we believe. All right, that's the ultimate sign that, we come to the end of the age of Esau. All right. So it's Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, so that day is great, that great day of the Lord, or the day of the Lord's judgment. All right, it's going to be a time that had never been before. All right, we can see it's going to happen by the way of whoever get in office. Well, you can perceive Trump going to get in office. It may not play out that way. It's going to play out the way the Lord or the Heavenly Father see fit. But, a way you can look at it, if that man get in office, he's going to bring Jacob trouble by the way of mass deportation. All right, in different ways, they're going to bring hell on the tribes. All right, so that's how the great day of the Lord going to come. All right, it's going to be a time of Jacob's trouble. That's how it's going to be that blow, all right, that's going to come upon the tribes, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, we don't know for sure how it's going to play out, but it's going to be held. It's going to be brought up upon Jake. All right, and yeah, he going to get caught up in it, by the way of the insurrections, all right, the way of civil and racial tension, all right, different ways, but that's the signs of Jacob's trouble. Or you might have some ease taking their frustration out on the tribe. So it's different ways and avenues Jacob's trouble can come. It's not just going to be on the avenue of governmental or presidential legislations and different laws and different things. It's going to come down on Jake. All right, it's not only going to be by the way of, the FEMA, those camps getting set up. All right, they already got those to an extent, border control, and they got different camps already set up. But it's also going to be by, the retaliation of these E's seeing their country fall to shit. All right, but it's going to be the time of Jacob trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, the elect of Israel. All right, verse 8, for it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. All right, so the Lord going to break the yoke off our neck from serving our enemy. So, this is why this devil going to come down with great wrath, Revelation 12:12, because, this time is short. So, and the whole reason why we're even in captivity, all right, is because we was disobedient to the Heavenly Father. But by the remnant repenting and coming back to the Lord, or there's no need for us to be in captivity anymore. We learned our lesson. So we're just waiting for the remaining prophecies to come to pass. So that's why the Lord going to remove the yoke off our neck. And that's not going to come without a price. So, since the yoke getting off our neck, just like in the times of Pharaoh didn't want to let us go. So the yoke was removed off our neck at that time, but he didn't want to let us go. So he pursued our people, all right, when Moses departed it was either the Red Sea, but when the waters was departed, all right, Pharaoh chased our people down, but they got swallowed up by the water when our people made it to the other side of the water. All right, but since the yoke is off our neck, this devil gonna still, he ain't gonna let us go, peacefully. All right, so that's why Jacob's trouble gonna come. All right, but let me get let me see. All right, so this First Peter, chapter 4, verse 17 says, "For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?" All right, so judgment gonna begin at the house of the Most High. So that's why Jacob trouble gonna come, because our people 2/3 gonna have to get judged. All right, so if it begin first at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High? You already know who don't obey the gospel. All right, that's the 2/3. All right, and the heathens. All right, so the Lord starting with his house first. All right, that's why you see, we in another, it always come around, man, like clockwork. All right, sifting season, man. The Lord always cleanse house every year. The Lord cleanse house. That's why you got, things going on behind the scenes, this comes to the fold. But all we can do is just keep on, if you're sincere, to keep on striving, pushing this truth. All right. And don't do the most. All right. Don't be extra in this thing. Hey, continue in the ministry and teach sound doctrine. All right. That's what it's all about, man. Don't do the extra, man. Verse 18, "And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?" So the righteous gonna scarcely be saved. So, all right, many are called, but few are chosen. Or many is called in this thing, but only few gonna be saved. All right, so the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? So, hey, man, you got to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. All right, but we've been doing this thing for so long, man, it becomes second nature. So you already know what to do, the ins and outs, But, hey, man, some people get found out. But, hey, man, Jacob trouble is right around the corner, man. It's coming real soon. And, the spirit of the elder, the elder apostle Tahar deemed this the year of Jacob trouble. And pretty much by the end of this year, we can be in full course action of it. Or just because the apostle deemed this the year of Jacob's trouble, don't mean it's going to come right away. It got to play out. And you can see the setup. This could be just the setup of Jacob's trouble going into 2025. Or, this was deemed, Lord willing, the year of Jacob's trouble. And you can already see the setup. All right, so, hey, when at times, like, the previous year was deemed the year or maybe a couple years back was deemed the year of the mark of the beast. But it was just with the setup. You had things coming out about the brain implants. All right. They still was trying to push it. There was certain countries was having biometric palm scanners and all these different things. It's just, to keep the spirit out there of what's to come. And it just be the process of the setup. All right. We know that these prophecies not going to come to pass. All right. In the span of the next day. We got to take time. We got to measure the times diligently in itself. All right. So we know that it's to come, just to keep us in the faith. Time is moving much quicker than what we think. All right. These devils got to make a move soon. They don't got 5+ years. All right, they got to make them move quick. All right, I don't want to make this too long-winded, but hey, Lord willing is edifying and uplifting. But Jacob's trouble is around the corner. It may not happen this year. All right, we're not saying it's gonna happen this year, but it's gonna happen soon, man. If it don't happen this year, we hope it would. How everything is going, how the world falling, the sugar honey iced tea. All right, if you know what that mean. All right. So, hey, we see how things going, man, but hey, it's coming soon. All right. You got to come to the Lord. All right. While the door of mercy is open. And that's ultimately what the elders and apostles, what Great Millstone was doing. lending that open hand. And what I see through the spirit, that's just basically that, like the Ark of Noah, that's the Lord gonna shut, close house, basically shut them doors of mercy out. That's ultimately what that was. But some brothers rejected. They didn't have to go about it the way they did. I ain't gonna speak too much about it, but that's what I see through the spirit, man. That door of mercy is about to be closed, man. But some dudes out there taking it for granted. And it's not the time for that, man. But hey, man. But with that being said, I hope it's edifying and uplifting. And with that being said, shalom.